While many think that Ethan Hunt will die in the 8th Mission Impossible film, the first trailer for Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning has me really worried that this legacy character will get killed off. While lots of characters have come and gone throughout the Mission Impossible movies, Ethan Hunt's main cast of friends and IMF co-workers has remained relatively consistent. However, Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning may be setting up a major change to this status quo, and I'm scared. The first trailer for Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning is finally here, giving a first look at the highly anticipated 8th Mission Impossible film. I've been eagerly awaiting the next chapter in Ethan Hunt's saga ever since Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 was released, with it leaving the IMF's battle against the entity on a cliffhanger. Now that Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning is finally almost here, however, I'm scared about how this story will wrap up. Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning's trailer teases Luther's death. After surviving 7 other movies, Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning has me terrified, as the trailer heavily teases the death of Luther Stickle. Throughout the trailer, Luther is one of the main focuses, which is a surprising choice for what is seemingly the final Mission Impossible film. Luther narrates most of the teaser, and it even gives special focus to a scene that features a conversation between Ethan and Luther. All of this focus seems to be highlighting Luther and Ethan's relationship, making a potential Luther death hurt even more. Throughout the trailer, it is mentioned that Ethan Hunt isn't willing to sacrifice his friends, meaning that the film is setting the stage for Ethan to finally let one die. While there are plenty of Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning characters who could fulfill this prophecy, I think that Luther's death seems the most likely by far. Why Luther dying in Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning is so likely? The trailer heavily teases it. Luther's death in Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning is the most obvious choice for the film's big death, which is why I'm so worried. Of all of Ethan Hunt's friends, Luther has been around the longest, with him having appeared in every Mission Impossible film so far since Luther was a bit sidelined in Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. The teaser for the final Mission Impossible movie wouldn't be giving him such a heavy focus if it wasn't for a reason. I think that it is obvious that the teaser is setting up a tragic fate for Luther, making for a tragic story in Mission Impossible The Final Reckoning.